Hello, my love bugs. Welcome to Vigo Tarot. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and smash that thumbs up. Welcome to all my new subscribers, and welcome back to all my love bugs who've already been with me. Let me say this: I thank you for everybody who has been supporting me since the first time I started. To answer some questions, no, I do not do Vigo anymore because it makes no sense. A lot of things that were coming out were things that we already knew about those people on Vigo. So, no. And the name will be changed to my channel soon. Can you hear me, YouTube? So, we want to do Miss Kris Jenner, Caitlyn, I'm about to say Bruce. I'm not disrespectful, but Bruce is now Caitlyn Jenner. We have a lot of questions. I actually ran into a platform over the weekend. It was like one of those conspiracy channels. I'm actually want to put that link in my bio. I know y'all hear my papers because I'm over here. You already know I already got the notes written down ready because it's a lot of questions. What I will not go into on this reading is Travis Scott and Astro World. That energy is so crazy and it's very, very powerful. And I just can't handle it. I can't handle how it feels. I don't like how it feels. So I will not be touching that. If you ask me to read up on that situation, I will not touch it. I will not touch it. It's something that you don't have to explain that you already know. You understand? So let's start with the word the truth and see what's going on around Miss Kris Kardashian, Kris Jenner, her children, uh, her boo thing out there with that little cougar out there with that little thundercat. And I do find it very, very weird that Corey is very, very close to Kylie. Like, I understand that some people can relate to their significant other's children, but how they hang out, it's a little bit weird to me. And y'all know with the Megan Thee Stallion situation when it was all over, I think it's Kylie Jenner's house, that Corey was there that day also. I heard that in the reports. Actually, I watched Choke. He did say Choke No Joke. Go check him out. He's very good on his, being a commentator, giving his opinion. He's been in the industry for a very long time, just like June Dill is. Very, very informative. They do, tell us about the ins and outs a little bit, though not too much. But they tell us some things, right? So we're already started with the word the truth. And see what is going on. Isn't this crazy? Flaming. Which one is it? Look, I just happened to look. And that we start with denial. Because these actors are in a lot of denial about some things that they do. And I know everybody has a million questions about them. You know what's sad is to see a mother exploit her children. I know when I had watched, matter of fact, let me see. I can tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now who it was that I watched. It wasn't on this phone that I have in my hand right now. Be the commentator. That's who she is. She's very, very good. She's very, very good. She's actually awesome. And she gets into depth about everything that she says. She explains it from top to bottom to where you understand what she's trying to tell you, getting the truth out. All right. So, let's get this one right here. And with her way, that's generational pattern. Okay? Because go watch Be the Commentator and look at all of excuse me, the Kris Jenner videos that she has. They're actually good. You already know I always go from the bottom. So let me put it in the middle. Alright, that's it. Because I don't want to make this too long. Some things present. So let's get some clarity of what's going on in this present time with Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner. We had the Ace of Wands. Oh wow, we had the Ten of Swords in reverse. So a lot of her fears, with the Ten of Swords in reverse, a lot of her fears have come true. But also with the Ace of Wands, she's looking in this present time, she's physically starting something else new. You know, her creative sparks are going. She's finding like new a new passion for something. And she's accepting the challenges that she already has. And she's like the type of person that, you know, what don't hurt you makes you stronger, that type of energy. And Kim with the Ten of Swords in reverse. You know, the Ten of Swords is like and is defeated. In a lot of ways, Kris does feel defeated because a lot of people have shunned the whole family away. Like people don't want to be bothered with them. Um, it's crazy, but would you want to be bothered with them? With how, you know, anytime that you mess with the Kardashian woman, something always happens. Letting go. And I'm picking up like letting go certain things that she used to hold on, and she means to let go a lot of things that she holds on to. You know, I'm picking up the energy from her like I'm gonna get you back, bitch type energy. But you know, she already has nasty energy. Like I got a bad taste in my mouth. Look, she does not know boundaries at all. She will cross them boundaries any which way to get ahead. She don't care. Appropriate relationship. So that's picking up with her and Corey. She feels like that is an appropriate relationship. She feels like her and Corey, you know, is right. It's the right thing to do. But you know what? Who are we to say who you can love? But she is a he's a Thundercat and she's the cougar. So you know that's been going on for years and years and years. If you like it, I love it. She does have clarity with what she does, and she does what she does for a reason because she's driven. Her drive is money. Her drive is to make sure that she never goes broke. Her drive is to make sure that she's not living in somebody else's house and be living on Skid Row with her friend and have to fake it to make it. That's what I'm getting. Understanding. She wants people to have a proper understanding on her and her family. Like she doesn't feel like the things that we say are correct. She actually feels like, you know, you don't understand us and you don't try to understand us. And she feels powerless with that. And she's going to forever be powerless because once people have their mind made up, it's very, very hard to change it. So she has that energy. Like, I do this with everything in my heart. I do this for my children. You do it for yourself, nothing. I was about to say something else. She lives in the past. And, you know, she is also the type of person to cry victim. Just like there is questions that I am going to bring up. I do believe, because it was said out of Linda Thompson, she said that when Kris had got with Caitlin, I apologize, that she had 32 big boobs. So how didn't you know that Caitlyn was trying to transition? That is a little bit weird, but we're going to get into that question too. She has a lot of aggression. She doesn't like for people to push. She doesn't like that push against her. Inappropriate place. Let's get some clarity on inappropriate place. Oops, wait. friendships. It really is celebrations, parties, indulgences. So basically, it's saying that, their actions sometimes in the community with friends, certain friends, they do what she does. Let me clear that up. Also, her children have done inappropriate things in certain places. And they've actually gotten banned from out of a lot of places. It's actually crazy. But they have that energy like I've been thrown out a better bitch. But discrimination, I already told y'all, she feels like a lot of people discriminate against her and her family. So mother is coming up. She is the mother of all those children. She said, even though her mother is still alive, she sits at the head of that table. So it's like the queen bee is still here. It is what it is. And I'm going to make money off my children. And I don't care if she has codependent. But you know what? Y'all can believe that. I can believe it too. That she has codependency issues. Like, she is very codependent on her children. Because without her children, she wouldn't be making as much money as she makes. She gets money. She's codependent off her family. Look how they came in right back to back. Pleasure. And she gets pleasure out of it. It makes her happy. She finds it funny. Like, don't get mad at me because you can't make money off your children and that I was smart enough to make money off of mine. Like, don't get mad. And this is what she needs. But guess what? I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, in the beginning, remember, President had came out, and when I got clarity, it said new possibilities. So she is looking for new possibilities. She's going to venture into something else for money. And with mine, it's more like mind your business, not her mind of thinking. Even though that is all the way warped, I'm picking up mind of she needs to mind her business. Stop intruding so much on your children's life. But come back to planet. But she on Pluto or something. So she is fearful of something. So let's get clarity of what she is fearful of. Terrorize. Oh, so the moon in reverse has come out, which means releasing fear, unraveling secret. So she's terrorized that her secrets are about to bite her in the ass. And it's a lot of sheer fear. And she's scared of people knowing that, how she really is. Her social life isn't as good as it is, and people are actually gossiping. She doesn't like that. Truth, regaining composure, self-deception. This woman got a lot of problems. But like I said, it's something that we already know. Her vibrations are very, very low. I know y'all not surprised. She does have a lot of, I'm not going to say a lot. Let me take that back. She does have things in her childhood that does bother her today. Like, she said something as far as her mom's boyfriend, and he had a drinking problem. And the mom used to shield him away from them when they were little. Her father was an alcoholic. Allegedly, because we don't know if it's true. He wasn't there, so I have to say allegedly. Let me say this. This reading is for its saving purposes only. Everything is alleged. Metaphysical science cannot be proven as of yet, which means not right now. But it will be, my love. But she has a lot of guilt. So if you think that she doesn't carry guilt for the things that she does, she does. Dreams. And what I'm picking up is that her dreams aren't very good, very good. You know how like somebody holding their breath a lot? That's what I'm picking up also. Love. That's Corey's energy. It's too terrified, love. Oh, insecure. Wow. She has very, sometimes she's suspicious. and she neglects her responsibilities. But she gives this man all the money that he wants. So that's very, very weird with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She's very, very, very insecure. It's like somebody else is going to steal my man. She has that fear. So that's what she's scared of. She feels like she's very, very nurturing to her child, but I'm going to tell her children. I'm sorry. But she's very nurturing to the child that is hot right now. Like, who are her hottest children? Um, Chloe, Kim, and Kylie are the hottest ones. So she nurtures who's at the top. The ones that need to be nurtured, she doesn't really do it because it's about money. So, Father, I'm picking up Rob Kardashian. I want to see something. Is Rob Kardashian happy about how Kris has put his children in the light? Is Robert Kardashian is Robert Kardashian? I apologize. Is Robert Kardashian? We already know that. So the Empress has come out. The Sun, the Empress, and then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like, why are you still holding on to me? You know the things that you have done. You was a good mother in the beginning stages of our marriage, but look what you've done to our children now. All you're pretty much worried about is having fun, success, and your confidence, and not worried about, you know, being truthful and being open and transparent. You feel like you're going with the Wheel of Fortune, like you're going to get your karma. It's fake. You will be revealed. People will see, you know, the fake or how he felt like how she's faking it on a lot of things. And also, here we go with the Seven of Wands. So he's like, he's always stood his ground with her. He defended his children at every time. And he always held his own. And he was like, you know what? Instead of demeaning you, I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to stand my ground, but I'm going to take the high road. He was very territorial over his children. And he was very assertive with her. He loved her, but it was like he played with me a lot. Abused me, like they abused me. And when, you know, instead of working on our marriage, we went out there and we cheated instead of coming to the table and saying what was going on, you know? So I also feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you kept on getting pregnant because you knew that you would be abundant. I'm a lawyer. You know, I'm a good businessman. I come from a business family. You know, I'm creative. But I also have concern about my children while they're with you. Sometimes you just don't use your common sense or be responsible for the actions that you did. All right, we're going to leave that right there, my loves. Listen, this is that Corey energy. She is an ecstasy, that feeling. That's how she feels about Corey. Like she is, woo! She don't listen. She don't listen to Spirit tells her. So you know what? It's like a lot of worry about her future. You know, like I said, she's driven on money, but she knows that everything is and she does see everything. She knows the tactics that she does. She knows some of the things that she does isn't right, but she's always worried about herself. And you know what? As a parent, that's no problem worried about your self image. But when you become a parent, it's about your children. It's not about yourself. Yes, they say it's over when they're 21. But let me tell you something. It's not over until you leave this earth. Because we take care of these children for the rest of our lives. Okay? So it's more like, let me see if I can meditate, if I can center myself to be on a higher vibration. So people, to put that mask over people's face. But it's a lot of people who are just straight up disassociated with it. They don't mess with her. And she cries. She cries. It actually hurts her that people don't want to be bothered with her like they used to be bothered with her in the beginning. She does a lot of manipulation. And just admit it. She already knows what she does. She's very aware of what she does. It's a lot of people speaking out because they're tired of her. But they're like, you feel like you're self-important. Your self-image is. But this is what she likes to do. And people's thoughts and people's feelings. So she's having non-verbal communication with, I'm picking up with one of her children. So also this deck right here is a yes and no deck, right? All right, so non-verbal communication. This is, okay, so we have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Swords. So non-verbal communication, she's not speaking on how she feels. She's not improving herself. She's not letting go of negativity and stress. She's not speaking about the things that are bothering her. She's not speaking about the fear that she has. She's not speaking on how she feels like she's stuck. She's not speaking about how I just accepted and I stand in, like in this point of her life, it's like I am who I am. And if I speak, nobody's going to believe me. Nobody's going to believe me. The Hierophant in reverse. Her lifestyles. It's because of the things that she does. Reverse roles. There goes. So that also tells me, you already know that's the higher people when this comes up. This is the institution. But nonverbal communication, that already tells me. Because I was going to see if she talks to Caitlyn. But they have no verbal communication. And with the Hierophant in reverse, that talks about communication. So, sexuality. Is that Caitlyn? Clarify sexuality. What is Kris Jenner? We have the King of Pentacles. The Magician. Alright, so there we go right there. So she uses sexuality like a smooth talker, having the gift of gab by deflecting visuals. Like if I'm beautiful and I'm sexy, people want to pay attention. I can manifest what I want because I'm very, very skilled. And she does sex, allegedly. This reading is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. Who am I? I'm just waiting out to tell the damn story. Okay? So Kris also rages out a lot. And she speaks to her. You hear what I said? Her. Not our creator. Hers. Okay? So change is in reverse. So you know there's no change is going to happen with her, but she's pushing for a change. She's pushing for people to see her family in a new light. She's trying to make sense and like try to how to put things together for her family to look better in the public's eyes. But also she needs to look into her health, something going on in her body. So peace, it was in reverse. She's not at peace right now. She worked. Let me stop right here. She oozes power. She wants power. It's like that stomping your feet, tantrum type energy. If she doesn't have power and control, she comes off as very meek and whatever. But this woman is a money hungry, power and control freak. Okay, and then it's the king of reverse, so you know that she's not. Well, let me stop so you can see the card. But it came in reverse, so you know she is not her authentic her. She is not showing people. I mean, even though she is showing people who she isn't showing them the real devil underneath. I can hear like God help me. But it's like I didn't put you in this place. I didn't put you in a place that you're in now. I put you in this one direction. You went somewhere totally off to the left. She doesn't see herself as doll. She is in reverse. And Mel, something's going on with her in a Mel. So let's get some clarification. Spirit, who is this Mel? Ooh. Alright. So we have the Six of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Cups in reverse. This Mel is trying to move forward and forgive her. And trying to heal from things that she's done. She's held on to whoever this person's possession and has very past. Is this Scott? Is Scott holding a grudge? But yeah, there we go. Strength. Strength is a yes. And Scott. Scott is the man. He got issues with you, honey. Scott got a couple of money problems. And it's like, you don't appreciate me. I helped make that show too. I've done a lot. And you don't give me all the just due. Like, I understand that I'm not with Courtney no more, but y'all just threw me to the trash. Wow. Wow. All right. So let's get it. You already know where we're going. We're going for the notes. So, Kim and Courtney. So Kim and Courtney are right now having a little sisterly war. So Courtney said that Kim took her ideas from her fashion show. Let's see if that is true. Did Kim steal Courtney's ideas at the charity reverse, like direction, like self-control? It's her. Yep, she surely did. There goes that chariot. She surely did. The world, yep. Yep. This is like Courtney's energy coming out like that for her high anxiety. It's like every time I forgive you, you do something else, Kim. All you want to do is just think about success instead of thinking about your family and, your sisters. Why would you do that? Or why didn't you just say, Courtney, can I use it? That's how Courtney feels. So, the next question is, does Kris Jenner mistreat Courtney? It was said that she treats, Courtney gives her that pushback. So it has been said that she mistreats Courtney. You've seen this fly across the room. The Temperance, in reverse. She feels like her mother's involved. She feels like her mother's in balance, and they clash all the time because it's like my mother can never see the perspective of what I'm trying to tell her. She's very very reckless. She's like, y'all, you are deceitful and you give me high anxiety, but she does mistreat her. They do have clashing of the taking mother and daughter energy. So she does not treat Courtney favorable because Courtney, pushes back. All right, my bad. So does Kris not like Courtney? Because Courtney will call her mother out in a New York hot second. Look, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and that's a yes. Like you're lazy. You're just leeching off of us. She just wants a new beginning and don't want to be bothered. Also, that's the Ace of Cups. She's in a new marriage, a new relationship. She's happy. She's pregnant right now, and I don't have time for y'all ignorance. That's what Courtney is. But does Kris dislike her because Courtney gives that pushback and doesn't kiss her behind and says how she feels? Yeah, Kris don't like that. Pete Davidson said Kim had ruined his life and gave him a whole PTSD. He suffers from PTSD and a whole bunch of other stuff. Is that true? Did Kim Kardashian ruin Pete Davidson's life? Has he been hit with the Kardashian curse? Alright, let's see what we have here. Look, and in defeat, we have the King of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Cups. It's another card stuck to it. I'll get that off. The King of Cups, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. You ain't nothing but a trust fund, baby. You only think about money. As my daughter tells my grandchildren, or her children, I have one of them. Where are your manners and your morals? I loved you. I took you into places that you couldn't get in, that you couldn't get invitation. I was following my heart, and I thought you was the ideal woman, but you're selfish and you're ruthless. You're premeditated. You're malicious. I should have been more. I should have had my eyes open. I should have been more assertive with you. Instead of saying yes, I should have said no. Then we go with the Ten of Swords. Like you stabbed me in my back. Like they are not friends. And you already know he's bad mouthing her. Like you treated me like a doormat. And I feel like I'm cursed for messing with you. Like I just hit a dead end. I done hit rock bottom. Messing with you was like the nail in the coffin. Somebody warned him though. Somebody tried to warn him. I am picking that up. All right, so let's get into uh so Ray J said Kris Jenner watched allegedly the sex tape and said no, not that one. Why give this one? Because the first one looks better than the second one, and it makes my daughter look much better. Did she watch that sex tape? Holy shit. Yes, she did. And he's like, look, I'm standing my ground. All right, I'm trying to work on my words. But he ain't playing with her. Like I'm standing my ground. I'm not giving in as I used to. I'm saying my part. I'm speaking my mind. It's a lot of sad and payments because it's like I tried to stay quiet, but you're bringing this back up. Wow. Like, I just want to move. I just want to transition from this. I want to move away, but you're not going to keep on lying on me. But it's true. You know, allegedly, Kris did look at them tapes and tell, the company, this tape is better and it does make her look better. Yep. King of Swords. Logic, power, authority, conversations about this whole. I just, I'm leaving it alone. I'm leaving it alone. Okay. So let's see how Kris Humphries feels about Kim now. How does Kris Humphries feel about Kim Kardashian? How does Kris Humphries feel about Kim Kardashian? The star, like hopelessness. You're hopeless. You're negative. You don't have no faith. You have lack of creative. You said that I was boring. Like, marrying me, this is what you did. Because you wanted that marriage out there. But you hurt me. You used me. The Queen of Pentacles. To get more money. I was like another strategizing chip on your table. You didn't like her. But, he's like, I moved on with the Page of Wands. Like, I actually dodged a bullet. I didn't see it when, the Page of Wands it like represents athletes, personal speakers, inspirational speakers, politicians. So, it's telling you, like, listen, I came out of trouble order with you. I came out of the fire. Wow. And, also represents like a progress, which we know their marriage only lasted 70 something days. So the next question is, does Kim exploit her children for fame like her mother did her? Does Kim exploit her children for fame? All right. So we have an automatic yes, right? In reverse. Then we have the lovers in reverse. Disharmony. There goes Pete Davidson. Imbalance, conflict, disconnection. She uses those babies because she lies. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And says you're lazy. So you put your babies up there. You call TMZ and other people and tell them that you're somewhere. I think his name is Nick Lachey. So Nick Lachey said that he went on a date with him to the movie theater, right? And as soon as they came, she went to the bathroom. And when they got out the movie theater, paparazzi was right there. Yeah, it was her. And her wish came true. And he was like, listen, what to say was, I ain't messing with you. I'm moving forward. It was a fulfillment for her because the paparazzi showed up. But he looked at her like, you ain't nothing but a burden. It'll be an overload messing with you. Like, I already had the ex-wife that said, is chicken of the sea really chicken? I don't know if y'all remember when Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson did their show. Yes, that woman said, because I watched the show, I was there for that show that day. She said, is chicken of the sea chicken or is it really tuna? I said, whoa, this woman is crazy. So let's see. Does Kanye still want Kim back? Kanye still want Kim back. is Kanye. Still watching that. Even though you ain't hit it first, but we had the High Priestess in reverse. We had the Ten of Wands in reverse, in the World in reverse. Yeah. They're never going to ever get back together. He's very disappointed in her also. She's like, you can't control yourself. And he's like, you're over emotional. It's like, you did this, you did that, I did this, you did that, you did this. You don't know how to. Yeah, they're a mess. He wants her back. It's like that. Sometimes I want you back, and then sometimes I hate you. He has that love hate, but he did want her back at one point. And I can't think of his wife's name. Put it in the comment section. It was more of get back energy. That's what I'm picking up. Like I did it to get back, bitch. Oops, sorry. I'm still listen. I'm still a work in progress. I'm gonna try to stop. It's hard. When it comes to my brain, it comes to my bearing. All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of certain questions. Let's hit it hard. Did Kris Jenner know that Caitlyn was transitioning when they first got together? All right, so whoop. Oh, we got a story to tell, and I'm going to let him tell it. I'm going to let him tell it. It bust open, so I'm going to let him tell it. I'm going to let them speak it. Here goes the lovers, so let's go for their energy. They had a lot of trust issues, a lot of conflict, disconnection, and what you call lack of accountability. That is Chris's energy. She knew. It's like, okay, I'm going to leave that alone. King of Cups in reverse. Illusions, lies, poor personal boundaries. That's Kris. She knew. Fear and anxiety. She had a lot of fear, and she was very overwhelmed when it came out to the public. But she knew, Hangman. She was very, very unhappy with him doing. Like you very impulsive, and you have negative patterns. That's how she thinks about him. Then we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Shutting the old, letting go, coming in with the new. And sharing is not caring as far as Kris Jenner is involved. Okay. Then we have the moon in reverse. She knew. Unraveling secrets, truth, self-deception. Wow. Yeah. Allegedly, Kris Jenner knew that when she first got with her husband, who is now Caitlyn Jenner, she knew that he wanted to transition. And it was more their energy like, I'm fine with it. I love you for who you are. But then, when it came out to the public, it's like, no, he didn't. He's lying. No, Caitlyn told her, allegedly. Okay, let me put that allegedly in there. All right. So, Linda Thompson, I already spoke about her in the beginning. Her and Caitlyn have 2 children together. So she said that when she had got with Bruce at that time, that he kept it from her and didn't release it until the end. Was Linda telling the truth? The Bruce hide that he wanted to be trans. Yeah, the Hangman, feeling trapped, uncertain, needing direction, trying to put things into perspective, awakening, rejoining. Yeah, he didn't He did not tell. He did not tell. Linda was not lying. He didn't tell her at the beginning. Told her at the end. So that is very, very true. All right. So the next question is. So Linda Thompson said allegedly that Kris knew on her third date that Bruce. Look, they telling. All right, so we have the 3 of Swords. Then we come with the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Cups. Then we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Then we have the 2 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, like you could have made that choice. Ruth was very honest. She knew. She's just like disgraced at this time. Like like you could take this road or you could take this road, but you decided to take this road. Like she's like, I'm hurt right now. Like you hurt me. Also, Caitlyn is very hurt also from the things that have been said about Kris saying I didn't know. Like, and you removed me out of the family, you separated us. So Caitlyn has a lot of heartache. Like I lost during this transition. Wow. But she did know by the third date, allegedly. Kris did know by the third date that Bruce wanted to turn into Caitlyn Jenner, which is who knew. But you know what? That's how Kris Jenner does it anyway. So let's get to another one. So it was said by Reggie White that David, I believe his name, it was Kim's first husband. So it was like the second season of the Kardashians. It was a sex tape. It was another sex tape that she was like, the past has come to haunt us. They're doing it again. But Reggie White said, it's not that tape that y'all think it is. It was the tape that her ex-husband, I think his name was David Thomas, if I'm not mistaken, had a sex tape. And Reggie, okay, let's see this. Did he have a sex tape? Did his ex-husband have? Yep, yep. Reality. Four choices. The 7 of Cups in reverse. The 10 of Swords. The Hierophant. And then we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. All right, so he did have that sex tape. He did have a sex tape, but let's see. Okay? Let's see. If the next thing is alleged. So it was said by Reggie White, allegedly, that David Thomas had a sex tape with one of the sisters. They allegedly said it was Courtney because when she called, she was like, Courtney, you know the picture? So did David have pictures of Courtney or a video? Allegedly, which gotta be wow. I've seen it fly on the board. Yeah, she felt defeated. The 5 of Swords. He's like, listen, if you don't give me, if you just don't walk away with this 50,000, you know what I got. He was thinking fast on his feet because you want that money, right? Holding on to people's possessions with 4 of Pentacles. So, deep-seated past issues. Like, you ain't getting no money off of me. You want to take this 50 grand because you know I got that tape of your sister. So allegedly, that is true. Ooh. So also it was said, Richard like had said on, I believe it was Leg, that Rob Kardashian's dad had to step in. Look, yeah, had to step in and make a deal. Yep, yep. Daddy had to step in and make a deal. So we had the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then we had the Five of Swords in reverse. Peaceful resolution. Like, listen, I'm gonna have her sign for the 50,000. I love my children. I don't want my children, being put out there having you crossing their boundaries, but also they couldn't have got it if they didn't do it. Look, shredding the old, let it go. Yeah. So allegedly, Daddy did go and make that deal. He did call Robert Kardashian allegedly and said, "I'm gonna put that out because this have to want 1 or 2 million." And let's see for the last question: was it Kris that was pushing for that 1 or 2 million for the divorce? Because it's like they was fighting to the bitter end. Was it Kris that pushed him to try to get 1 or 2 million from her ex-husband? Yeah. The High Priestess, the King of Wands, in reverse, and the Fool. Yep. I just want my freedom. That's him. I just want my freedom. But y'all lie so much. But then the High Priestess, illusions. Yeah, it was so allegedly discovering the truth. So allegedly, it was Kris that told Kim, go for 1 or 2 million. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna listen, Mom. Shoot. Wow, the games y'all gonna play. All right, my head is starting to hurt, and I'm feeling a little bit dizzy. So I'm about to get up out of this energy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that thumbs up. If you would like to email me, you can email me at Bigo, Bigo, Tarot, Tarot, 921 at gmail.com. If you would like to, I'm sorry, I was looking at my guinea pig. I'm sorry. If you would like to bless my channel, you can at $Virgo 921 Virgo, my loves. I will see you soon. Please be safe out there. Protect yourself at all times. And watch your surroundings and who is in your surroundings. Because people are not who they say they are, my babies. I'll see you later.